Well, 98 years is a long time for anything, but it's not that long for the Greeley Stampede. Yes, 98 years that we've been celebrating here in Greeley, and here to tell us more about this year's upcoming event that's coming up way faster than I'm sure you guys want is Justin Watato, who's the general manager with the Greeley Stampede. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me today.
All right, so this is always kind of a fast and furious interview because there is so much that's happening with the Greeley Stampede. Can we start off just real quick, giving folks the dates, and then we'll go from there?
So this year's event starts on Wednesday, June 26th and wraps up on Sunday, July 7th. So it's a 12-day event.
12 days. So it seems like when I first moved here a few years ago, it just kind of keeps becoming bigger and bigger every year.
So the number of days always depends on which day of the week July 4th falls on. This year it falls on the Thursday, so we'll follow through and end on a Sunday kind of deal. So we're always right around a 12 to 14-day event.
All right. So one of the big parts of the Greeley Stampede is the rodeo, and right now we're sitting here in the chutes. I don't know that I've ever been down in this area before, but it looks like there's been some improvements made, but the rodeo is a big part of the Stampede.
Yep, the rodeo is definitely our backbone and Western heritage of the Greeley Stampede. Last year we were named by USA Today as a top 10 rodeo, so it's a pretty neat distinction. Like you said, we are in the midst of the progress of replacing our bucking chutes as getting ready for the 98th as well as the 100th celebration coming up.
All right, and along with those rodeo and all the activities that happen here in the stadium, there's even more that happens outside the stadium or the arena. And part of that is all the activities. There's the free stage, and then there's the kids' corral. So you can give us some details on those. Yep,
so our park stage, formerly the free stage, this year has headliners Eli Young Band, Lone Star, Resurrection is a Journey cover band, and then our kids corral, our family attractions over there will have the Sheep Stampede, the petting zoo, balloons, as well as this year a pogo stunt team and racing pigs.
Racing pigs.
Racing pigs.
Okay. I can't wait to see the footage. Okay, I'm sure we'll get footage of the racing pigs. I know that those have always been some really popular attractions, like just kind of having those added pieces that are out for folks to kind of check things out before they head inside to the arena for the rodeo, but also before they head inside for concerts. You guys have concert packages and all kinds of things that are happening around that.
Yeah, our niche right now is that Superstars concert package that you can come to all 5 nights for right now as low as $100. So it breaks down to $20 a concert, which is pretty good. We have Brothers Osborne, Cody Johnson, Brett Aldridge, Kip Moore, and REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon, okay, I remember them, and some of the others, I've heard those names, I've seen the billboards around town, and so if folks want to get those tickets, one thing we haven't mentioned is how they get tickets for the rodeo as well as the concerts and all the other things that are happening.
Best thing is to stop by our office down here in Island Grove Park, or you can go to any Colorado King Super location, or on our website at greeleystampede.org.
Okay, now one of the things that we talked about before we started today is something that's new for the arena here, and that is a clear bag policy. Can you give us more information about that?
We're just doing some new security features, so we're implementing a new clear bag policy in our arena similar to what they have at the Denver Broncos and Colorado State University, so they can check out our website for all the specifics.
Okay, now one of the things I'm also noticing, you were talking about some of the improvements that's happening here in the area that we are, but I also noticed some construction that's happening, what I would gather is about the north side of the stadium here. Can you tell us more about what's happening with that?
So we've always had a handicap ramp on the south side of the arena. Now we're adding one to the north side of the arena to help with our guests. And in addition to the new handicap ramp, there's going to be a viewing deck. So guests that come out here for the rodeo and concert that have a ticket will also be able to access that area. I'm kind of calling it a social area that people will be able to come check out the rodeo, talk to their friends, and just have a good time.
All right, so something new for folks to check out. There's also some park improvements overall that are happening.
So like I mentioned earlier, we're trying to gear up for our 100th. So last year we placed the timed event chutes for the rodeo. This year is the bucking chutes. And then we'll continue to add to the park for our 100th, which is just a couple years down the road.
All right, so we've got all kinds of events that are happening here in the arena. We have the free stage outside, kids corral, but also there's even more. We have food and vendors and everything.
Yeah, so this year we have about 30 different food vendors, so a lot of the festival food, things on a stick, you know, fried corn, fried Twinkies, fried everything kind of deal. But it's the one time you can come out and have a great time. So that's centered right in the middle of our park. You have the music going on right next to the carnival as well.
All right, and as if that isn't enough, there's also some new events that are going to be coming that folks may want to check out.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. Last year we started a couple new events. Cowboy Games is kind of our athletic competition. Ranch Chores meets CrossFit. Brushes and Bowls are painting by number. And then this year we have a new event called Tea with the Queen and classic car show. And then we're bringing back the barn dance.
Okay. All right, so I'm exhausted, and knowing how many days it is, maybe folks might want to pace themselves or get lots of sleep now before they come out here, because they definitely want to make sure that they come and check things out. We haven't even touched on the carnival and all of those things that are happening, but when we want to make sure that we get those dates out there again, and most importantly, again, how they can get tickets.
So our dates again, June 26th through July 7th, and the best way is to come down to our ticket office in Island Grove Park or GreeleyStampede.org for more information.
All right, Justin, thanks so much for being here today and braving the chutes with me.
Thanks for being here too. Thank you.
All right, so you got the list, you found out all the details. There's even more at that website, so make sure you check it out. We'll see you down here at Island Grove Park in Greeley. Get those tickets at GreeleyStampede.org.